Oh no! The cat's sleeping again. Welcome back everybody. It is 5:45 on the 29th of June. This is a pre-stream. We're getting ready for the early show. This is the early show. The main show will most likely start at the same time. I don't even know how long I've got, so thank you all for joining me. Hello Fernicar, Battlecruiser Operational. Hello 5 Facts About. He says, bro, will you tell about your videos? How did you do the tracking with the stick figure? That would be open pose and masking. Let me just open this one up. I've been doing it since episode 1. In fact, you can go back to the first video and see how I did it. Because originally I would transform into things, but now I'm just the map. So there you go. That one should give you a little bit of insight. It's actually possible to do it almost in real time now. Almost. Right. Because like I said, it's the problem is the RMBG. That's the problem. It's too slow. Too slow! We might just get a Tensor RT version. But yeah, I am a ControlNet man. So that's what I'm made of. Okay, thank you very much for everybody for joining. As I say, if you're watching live or if you're watching later, the Discord link is in the description. So this is like a little bonus pre-stream, and we're gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. So first things first, a little while back, we started to do an edit. Let me see if I can find the damn thing. I need to find the word. That one? No, is it that one? No, is it that one? This one? No. This one? It's so strange. Huh. Oh wait, there's more. Okay, right, well, as I always do when things like that happen, moving on. Released some new LoRa's. What's my job? I'm a full-time AI consultant for a couple of years, consultant engineer. But I enjoy doing the YouTube stuff because I'm here anyway, you know. Are we going to actually load the web page today? Or do I have to go a different way? Okay, so, you know, as is usual, response times are dragging. I'm just sat here trying to show you stuff. we did the extension, okay, so using Canny from video and then padding, we can end up with a bigger video, right, like a vertical format video. So that would be, you know, everyone always used to ask about outpainting and things like this. These new video models make it easier than it's ever been to just change, you know, just get a vertical. Obviously it's changed the car, but we're control net here. Old school animator going into AI, says 5 Facts. Yeah, no problem, man. Like I said, I've got an artistic background in design and all sorts of stuff. But to be honest, it's sort of like, I don't know. I guess I come from web design and network engineering mostly, professionally, but I do a lot of IT support. I've spent a lot of time teaching people how to do things, so that's where I end up writing tutorials and doing these sorts of videos. Training loads of models, fact-finding, solution, securing. Alright, so we've got the thing. That would be a video. There's like crazy music playing all of a sudden. Ah, hang on. Can we go? Yep, this one's even better. Okay, so this is gameplay footage from the video game Helldivers. So my idea is to get a good section of clips and then to train them as a LoRa, and then also to use those clips in a square, most likely, to generate new content with the LoRa or other LoRas. Okay. So basically what I'm going to do, because we started doing this already and we did a bad job, can I actually, yeah, that's all of it. So I started to do it because we grabbed out some animations, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get this sort of section, I'm just going to delete all the rest, and we're going to start fresh, because I've spoken about this a couple of times and never showed it. So let's just restore the original clip. Someone's playing some pretty heavy tunes. So this is the full clip, right? So we're going to go right click on it. There's a reason why I'm in here. Stop. Right click, scene detection, scene edit detection. Okay, and it will say apply a cut at each detected marker. Will you canny the hell out of Helldivers to get isometrics? Well, that's the thing. You'll get third-person point of view. It won't just train... We're not really trying to train Helldivers. We're trying to train that third-person point of view camera. Really. So, yeah, it will help with perspective and stuff like that. Composition, you know? But the problem is that when you're in a video game, there's a lot of quickly changing things going on. So we want to get the cleanest possible selection of scenes for our model. So, Dragon, welcome to the show, Dragon. Oh dear, the pre-stream. Well, in fact, we're going to be doing some content which we don't normally do, because this is how I'll just let it break it down. The last thing on the feed is what gets clicked on. So when I do a pre-stream, I can do some stuff which I don't normally do, and then there's like people will be clicking on that for like a couple of hours, and then the new stream comes, and that's the one that gets clicked. So in a way, this is a little bit of a secret stream because we've got a bunch of video game content, and it's not good, you know what I mean? It's a different type of categorization, and so YouTube is like, hey, because like, for example, if I was like a news channel and I started playing, wait, what's the game we're going to play tonight? Hang on. We're going to be recording 2 games. Hold Fast, Nations at War. What's the other one? The other one is like, hang on, Stellar Blade. So we're going to be getting some clips from these 2 games. One of them for my LoRa, the other one for fun. And so, yeah, we're playing a bit of a game here. So yeah, like I said, if I now go through these clips, so we've got standing around, getting the map up, running. What else have we got? More running. Oh, Nothing is happening really. You see what I mean? It's just running about. I mean, yeah, sure, there were some enemies in the background, but as you can see here, stuff happening. Stuff is happening. Running about. Stuff is happening. Yeah, running about. Stuff is happening. Maybe I'm on the map. Okay, he's running about, running about, running about, messing around. Messing around. Running about, running about. See what I mean? So I could just delete most of this running about stuff and... I think basically most of this thing was we had a little bit of action at the beginning and then I went and hid so I could like steal the animations. So yeah, so we want to get these bits here maybe. Yeah, we want all that. We don't need anything from there. Is there anything here? I guess he gets shredded before the end of the clip. So right, let's start cropping this stuff out, shall we? So yeah, we don't need that. Nothing here. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, so we're just triage here, guys. Triage. Nothing. Nothing. Can you tell I've done this before? Nothing. Get the car, drive the car. We're not training the car right now. Oh, okay. Being an idiot, generally speaking. Oh, down the sights. Not a very good shot though. Keep it moving. Oh man, there's so much to delete. What's here? Yeah. Something happened, but it was boring. Oh. Okay, stuff is happening here. Take that. I should have stayed out of the scope. The scope again. I'm glad that it gave me a cut though, because I don't want to be training that. It's too confusing for the Here we go, come on. Gotta keep it moving. That would have been a cool one. It's a shame we're not training the mech because I shot it down and then I got wrecked. I got wrecked by a friendly. That's good. Oh my. I survived this. Okay, we'll get rid of all of that. I'm not going to be editing the other stuff, by the way, for the sake of speed. This is the only one we're going to be doing anything with. This one cursed. Space Marine. What am I doing? I'm such a pillock. We get the throw. Yeah, we get the throw. And then it explodes. Okay. This is going to be quite confusing. All these micro decisions. I thought you said first person. Yeah, as in we're recording third person. This game is actually only third person, first person if you aim down the sights and turn that on, which I do sometimes, but that's not. I'd say that be. Yeah, we can keep that. Keep that. Get rid of that. Get rid of all the way to there. Don't need really. Just prattling about, really. This is all boring. Boring waste of confusion. Roll the car, good stuff. Running away. That's always good. Nope. There. Bullshit. Nothing is happening. Oh no, I couldn't find the button. From there. Okay, so that one. Keep that one. Most of this is trash. Okay, well. I'll keep that one as well. Alright. It's done. So now we'll just reassemble everything, zoom in on it and just make sure there's no like ridiculously short, because obviously sometimes the scene detection goes a bit crazy and it'll make scenes which are like, you know, anatomically impossible, like 3 frames. And so what I do is we're going to keep the cuts. I just want to make sure that there aren't like, look, you see this here? May as well make that all one clip. So what you can do is you can delete the ones you don't need that one. So I'm just basically scanning for like small chunks at first. Like here, look, what's this? Oh, it's like down, so get rid of it. Cleanup detail. Right, that's technically, no, that's a different clip. Doesn't even take long really, it's just a sort of a bit of a wrestling at first, so that's all one clip. So that's also, it's also the same clip. That's also one clip. Get rid of that. One clip. Oh! What the? Get rid of that. Delete that. Okay, right, so now we've got 30 seconds. Not a lot. Like I said, normally you'd have to play a lot more than one game, but I'm just wanting to test. Is cucumber a weapon? Yes, you can be allergic to cucumbers, and they can cause migraines. And, you know, imagine if you were a pilot on a 737 and somebody gave you a sandwich with cucumber and, you know, crashed the plane, killing everyone on board. So is cucumber a weapon? And we didn't even freeze it, sharpen it, or otherwise embellish it. We didn't use it for bludgeoning. Anyway, I love it. He's just coming in with the is this a weapon game? Is cucumber a weapon? Yes. So the chat's always got to hit me with the random. Is air a weapon? Yeah, because air. What is air? Air is a mixture, and if the mixture's not right, and there's not really, you know what I mean? Yeah, air's a weapon, 100%. And what about air? You can use a high pressure air nozzle to strip bone. Dear. Hello, Apolloni. Welcome. And yes, welcome, Mr. Sheesh. Glad you could make it. So let's see. Boom. So the last thing is you need to extract each clip. So like, you know, you want to extract each clip and then segment them. So we'll put these into a folder and segment them all, and then they will become the data set. Okay. But now we're going to move on because I'm not here to actually do that. I just wanted to point out the scene detection, because then what happens is we end up, and then rejoining them like this, because then what happens is we end up with a complete clip with no cuts. So there's no cuts in the clips. And then even though it will segment them into 3-second pieces, which we could probably do here as well, to be honest, but I'm not going to make it more complicated. Yeah. So this is one step closer. Right. Next, let's see if this is working now. So yes, the non-Euclidean dancers are out. Non-Euclidean dancers, which deliberately takes advantage of the fact that AI makes mistakes to create bone-snapping dance moves that are impossible. Non-Euclidean dancers. And we also have JFork, who is a floating head video thing. So the idea is to make floating heads, and then you can use the frame talker or whatever to make them lip sync, or whatever the latest lip sync tool is, you know. So we can generate these with video and then lip sync them with our overdubbing. And in that way, you can have this sort of this futuristic, what do you call it, max headroom style, but without being max headroom. If you notice, it's a digital floating head. It's not blonde, and it's not copyright. So have fun and change the names of the words to make whatever you want. Yeah. So it's like a generic max headroom style without saying max headroom for copyright reasons. Doesn't he belong to Pepsi or something? I forget who Max. Let me find out what was the deal. Max Headroom. What's the deal with airplane toilets? Max Headroom. And it will say, what, you mean the sign? It means your car must be this tall or shorter to get through. So what was the deal? Max Headroom, 20 minutes into the future. Yeah, great, cool. MTV. He was on MTV and he did It's Coca-Cola, guys. I knew it was Pepsi or Coca-Cola. I just couldn't figure it out. Apolloni, what are we doing? We're doing a pre-stream to sneak through because otherwise we'll get re-tagged as a gaming channel. I got 2 games. We're going to be recording for Canny. So you know my trilogy Empire. I want to steal. I want to borrow some Canny stuff. And for that, we have chosen Holdfast Nations at War. Because it's a Napoleonic era game. And hopefully I will get like 3 seconds before they kill me. Or something. You know what I mean? The idea is just to get a bunch of red coats and that running about on the screen. That's the plan. But obviously I'm not really trying to get recategorized as a gaming channel because I'm not, but I do want to do everything from start to finish. None of this, I just downloaded some gameplay from, I'm not. It takes 5 seconds to jump in a game and record, so I don't even need to be good. You know what I mean? I don't even need to be good. All right, here we are. Oh wait, you can't see it. Hold up. Let me just see if I can figure this out. Where's the screen setting? Can I put it on screen 1? Am I allowed to do that? How about we go for windowed and I just drag it over? There we go. Oh my. Yeah, Windows is amazing. Look at that. Oh, you clearly want to play this in like 1/3 vertical screen. Borderless. Okay, right. Now I'm going to disappear. And we're going to go there. And then I got my replay buffer. I don't even know what the key is, so I'm just going to do start recording, stop recording. It's the easiest way. Right, as you can see, wait. There we go. As you can see, we have our red coat with a nice big blocky thing on his head, which should be nice for transferring into a robot's head. So what we're doing, obviously I think you were all up to speed, but in case you just joined or you're watching later, what we're doing is we're going to borrow some Canny data from this lovely render here and to turn that into my stuff, which I already trained as a Flux and a WAN video model. Might just train it again though, you know. Might train the WAN video model again. I'm not really convinced we've got good outputs, but look, see, we've got people marching. I think one thing I do need to do is get rid of the UI again, because that's always like, I'm trying to capture, I'm not trying to train a bunch of like stats. So can I turn off all that crap? Here we go. What's this? Crosshair. Can I turn it all off? I don't want any of that game overlay stuff. In-game scale, UI scale. Right, how about to there and to there. What about this? Chat position. Off. Kill feed. Off. Right, on. Right. Off. Off. Center dot. Off. It's cheating. They didn't have a crosshair in the old times. Friendly. Off. Friendly. Off. Game chat. Oh, thank God we can turn it all off. We want full immersion. Off. I'm not even playing this game for more than a round, guys. Don't worry. Let's see. Joined. It's actually a good game. I know people that play it, but I haven't played it in years. Not since before they added trench warfare in the modern era. Turn everything off. Like, I'm not paying attention. I even turn off the game. Game off. Ah, shit. I went too far. Alright. Hopefully that's enough. We should be able to get away with it. So, yes, Nations of War. Just go for the big one. You are 5th in line. Right. Classic gaming. Like, why don't you join the other? Because it's a different thing. There's no people. I need to capture people. Well, hang on a minute. Army conquest. Is that really what I want? EU. Well, what about this one? We'll change it to that one. Yeah. Oh, that's just typical. I gotta go. The classic nature of time. So I'll get right back to you on this, guys. Looks like you're not going to see nothing. Right, do you know what? I'm going to change my plans. Keep an eye on the feed. Basically, I got somebody coming to do a delivery here. I'll be right back.